this is going to be a long one. All right, because now I'm just going to dedicate every free second I have to dismantling your entire existence. Okay, so just of anybody that didn't see my live today, just a blanket PSA, please do not talk to Raggedy T about this, because she is going to make sure that Liar Boss is held accountable for doxing her. So let's get into it, shall we?
Everybody kind of quiet? No? Darn.
Sweetheart, you're a proven liar. That's why your chat's dead. Just so you know. You have been proved to be a liar. It's going to be hard for you to get back the attention that you had last week now that I'm paying attention to you. So I guess you should have taken the warning that was given to you by somebody and knew your role. You know what I mean? Because I'm very well aware of what I can legally do and what I can't legally do. And this is not breaking any laws. So something tells me that it's going to get a bit bumpy for you.
I'm glad she tells the truth all the time.
You're right, I do. And that's why the many that came before you have all failed. But you could walk in their footsteps if you'd like. Good luck, though. Good luck. Because that's why you always fail. Because you're honest, and you can't touch that because you're a liar.
How about that fake letterhead?
You do a lot of projections. You know that? Are you conscious of it? I have never had to fake anything. Anything. In my 4-year internet career, I have never had to fake anything. What about that Cash App screenshot, though? You're not going to answer for that? You don't think... You thought that you were fine because you were lying about Lisa Richard. I am going to tell the truth no matter who it is. And that's why I'm in a league up here and people like you are down here. Y'all are beneath me just because I'm honest.
I said, nah, she's never done anything she said she was going to do. So
you really did no research, huh? I do everything I say I'm going to do because my integrity matters to me. Everything that I say I'm going to do, I do. I'm actually still a witness in a court case that has been going on for 2 years because I said I would. Even though I don't talk about those people anymore, I still show up as a witness to defend my friend who doesn't deserve it because I said I would.
Now, her following, they're so scared to death of her.
Now, this might come as a foreign concept to somebody that lies a lot, but people that are not lying or scamming or, people with abuse histories and platforms, they have nothing to be afraid of. You know that, right? I guess you didn't. People that are not projecting themselves on the internet as one thing, but really are something else, they have nothing to be afraid of. So can I get a show of hands in the comments? I just want to know who's afraid of me.
Literally, I heard somebody say this morning, I don't know if it was on Discord. I don't know. I don't have social media.
You don't have social media, but you're live on social media? How exactly does that work?
How did my Facebook reveal go the other day? Did you guys see anything that I didn't see? I didn't know I had one.
Yes, actually, that's how I got your name to run your background. Did you know that when you delete your Facebook or deactivate it, it still comes up in your friends list as you were their friend? Did you know that?
They said they found me. Did that go well? Did that go well for her?
Yeah, it went well, because that's how I got your name to run the background check. But I want you to watch this. See that? That's weird. That's what happens when you deactivate liar. Receipts, bitch. Okay, that's why I am where I am, and you are where you are.
I'm going to court next month. I was thinking about reiterating and not getting all that squashed, but...
For somebody so educated, you sure do use the wrong words often. What? Say what?
I don't look at China, their TikTok. They're not allowed to have things like this. They can't just go and sit online and make things up or produce things that aren't real. They have to watch educational. Their TikTok is completely educational, which is amazing. I wish that, if they take TikTok down or if that guy buys it, I've heard he is going to make it equivalent to China. Much to some's dismay,
Girl, I have never had to make anything up. Y'all do enough fuck shit to keep me busy for the next 10 fucking years, okay? So what are you even talking about? But that's what you did. You got on this app lying about everybody, including Lisa, right? But then you didn't quite count on people that would side with honesty or like the truth, no matter who it is. You didn't count on that. You didn't count on the pushback. You spewed more misinformation, more shit about people for 2 fucking weeks before I even entered the picture. People were fucking done with you then. People knew you were all about misinformation. You never produced receipts, and now you're photoshopping cash apps. So what? You are the people that you bitch about. Just so you know, I do everything I can to keep my platform credible because people trust me to do that.
On my channel, you don't have to adhere to I have no rules. You can say whatever you want, even if it's an opposition of myself. There's no bullying over here. We don't allow that.
You're just mad that you're getting back the energy that you gave for weeks. Because this was a problem for you before I even looked in your direction. Okay? You know damn well that you're the problem. If you don't, then you need to see a psychotherapist. Because I really do think that there's some deep-seated issues here. You are mad that you're being called out about it. That's what you're mad about. Okay? I don't bully people. You do. I don't body shame people. You do. I don't dox people. You do. You see where I'm going here?
And let me tell you, if you guys ever, I want to give some advice. Any online bullying, do not ever fight back. If you fight back, that person cannot face any sort of retribution from law enforcement, federal crimes, any of that, all that. You have to be a victim. So if you fight back, you're not a victim. Sadly, that is how our judicial system works.
Exactly why Raggedy will be sitting out and you get to deal with me. Because I will help her. And you will be charged. Accountability. Whatever that looks like. You should have done better.
She's making YouTubes, posting my, she did violate the law. Which that has been taken up with.
Not for nothing, but you're super fucking boring. Do you know that? You're really boring on top of the lies. But anyway, I don't break laws. I don't break laws. I don't defame. I don't slander. I don't dox. Right? So I'd love to know what you're talking about. Just love to know it.
She is being monitored. And here's the thing. When you force people to tell them how to think, feel, speak, and put fear in that person, you just look up those definitions. It's sadly we have too much of that in our society.
Girl, what? I tell people how to think and feel. What the fuck are you talking about? I put the information out, okay? That's all I do. So that people can make an informed decision about the people that they follow on social media. That is what I do around here. I hold people accountable for their actions. That's it. You don't like it, you should have done better. You should have done better.
Like in a couple days, one of them. Well, it'd probably be today. It's usually on a Monday, I've noticed. They're going to get in a fight with somebody, start a smear campaign. They will make them publicly get on their knees and apologize.
Do you make this shit up in your head? Do you make this shit up? Like, I'm wondering. People that do wrong would apologize publicly if the problem was done publicly. I squash shit privately all the fucking time. I guess you didn't know that. It's embarrassing. If you lie about people publicly, right, then you should have to publicly correct the lies that came out of your mouth. But what the fuck are you talking about?
And then all is well. Watch how it unfolds. And some of you...
You know, some people that aren't narcissists generally don't have a problem admitting when they're wrong about something, and they apologize and move on like grown adults. You're in this situation because you refused to apologize for your behavior. Got a whole 5 people in your life these days. So popular. You're so popular.
I don't watch any of them. What are you talking about? I'm talking about messages I've received.
Just want to remind you, messages are never going to be proof. Okay?
They're screenshot, they're printed off, and they're put in a file. But what I'm telling you is, you got to be careful what you put on the internet.
Yeah, I think you're experiencing that now, right? Because all your lives were recorded, so people caught on and were able to catch you in all your lies and misinformation. And unfortunately for you, it had consequences.
Or fake fundraisers, anything like that. Not in this day and age.
Proof, babe. I suggest you find some. Okay?
Like, I'd be careful, getting online, promoting addiction awareness, and then landing in a hospital in daytime.
Hey. First and foremost, I was not admitted to that hospital. I was actually told that I was not a danger to myself. But that's super weird. You're goddamn right I do. You're goddamn right. But you know what I don't do? Spread misinformation. And if you think for 1 second that I feel shamed by you better try again. Because at this point, it's like laughable.
Here's the thing I need you guys to understand. Don't even trust me. Don't trust anybody you watch. Don't trust anybody. You don't know these people from Adam.
It really grinds your gears that I'm trusted and respected, huh? That sucks for you. That is my pattern, babe. It's not my fault that I am credible and you look like a whole ass idiot on the internet. That's not my fault. You did that to yourself when you're consistent double downs and your consistent superior behavior. Bitch, I don't know who you think you are. Honestly.
Thanks for the love. You don't know these people. I mean, there are people willing, and that's what we're kind of watching. These people are willing to go to prison for somebody or jail. Like, what? Why?
Girl, who's going to prison? You? Nobody's going to prison. You're the only one that is doing anything wrong in this situation. Nobody's going to prison. You might get sued, but nobody's going to prison.
And I was told, well, she can't work because she has such a record. I have one. I have no problems.
I want to know where that came from. I have a job. Do you understand that? That I have a full-time job? And I never said that. My record is perfectly fine, you weird fuck.
I'm not going to say, because a couple of them were corporate, but I have no problem. My resume is you have to start at the bottom, and it doesn't really mean bottom, like a waitress, a server, whatever. They make great money. But start out as a server, prove yourself, or start off washing dishes at a restaurant. When people get out of any type of felony or even a misdemeanor, they're scared they can't find a job. And some places do thorough background checks, but it doesn't matter. Tell them. When you go for your interview, tell them, listen, this is what happened, this is what happened. But if you have a stalking or, internet crimes, that does not look good. And I can understand why that person doesn't have a job.
I don't have any stalking charges. No internet. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I just might sit this one out after this video and fucking sue you, bitch. Do you hear me? You better watch your fucking mouth and what you put on your platform. Do you hear me? You better start learning to tell the truth or you're gonna have a fucking problem. That's my last warning, you weird bitch. Who the fuck sits on the internet making up lies about people and then wonders why they're not fucking credible?
Lies on online gifts and donations, but
you're a weird bitch. My Cash App, my PayPal, none of my shit is on my social media platforms for donation. What are you talking about? Are you just jealous? Are you jealous because you have the personality of a wet fucking noodle and I have 800 people in my life? Is that what it is? I have a full-time job, you weird fuck. This isn't money that supports me. You need a psych evaluation, honestly.
How do you know that person's not a fraud? And why are you sending somebody that you don't know all this money, but you have a problem with sending Lisa money? How do you know that person's not just as bad as Lisa?
Who is sending me money? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do you know how stupid you look right now? Honestly, it's embarrassing. 50-something years old on the internet lying for attention with 5 people in your fucking lives and one of them chatting. What is wrong with you?
They could be worse than Lisa. They're making more money than Lisa.
Well, I sure hope that I'm making more money than Lisa. I have a full-time fucking job, you weirdo. Where are you getting this shit from? And spewing it on your fucking platform, looking like a whole moron because more than enough people know who I am as a fucking person.
You know, and the one girl, she makes it seem like she's so superior to all of her watchers. Oh, you live in an apartment? Like, don't get me started. How do you know she doesn't live in a trailer? Nothing's wrong with trailers. I love trailers. But, you know, don't sit on here and act superior, because I'm telling you, God will knock you right off your pedestal.
Who acts superior? The only reason why people are talking about where you live is because you lied about it. Did you miss that? The $500,000 kitchen? That's why people are talking about it. Nobody gives a shit for real. And let me tell you something, you stupid fuck. My confidence comes from the human being that I am. That's where it comes from. It comes from the fact that I have fucking truth on my side, and I don't have to worry about a weird bitch like you lying about me on the goddamn internet to get some fucking attention and failing miserably. That's where it comes from. When you are honest, nothing can hurt you. I suggest you fucking figure it out.
Look at all the people that are losing their channels. You don't think that's karma?
Do you know what karma is? Do you know what karma is? I have banned 60 fucking TikTok accounts. I don't give a shit about losing a TikTok account. All right? You're pretty close to a ban right now yourself. What does that mean? Just means you're not abiding by community guidelines. It doesn't mean it's karma. I don't think you know what karma is. I don't think you truly get it. Karma is never going to be loss of a child, right? You couldn't even take accountability for that. You fucking attacked the person that came into your chat and told them that your words hurt their feelings. You didn't like that very much. Yet you sit in this live and say that we don't want people that think the same way. I encourage free thinkers. It's lying and liars that I have a fucking problem with. People come into my chat with a different opinion all the fucking time and they don't get blocked. But you're over there blocking like it's Olympic sport because you're a liar. Because you don't want people in your chat to see the truth. Something tells me you're going to have a really hard time keeping a fucking handle on the shit that is being told about you.
Oh my gosh, she's on there, you know, mocking God or mocking Jesus. Don't watch her. Don't. Listen, unsubscribe, unfollow. Get away from that evil. It is only going to manifest in your personal life.
Are you trying to scare people into unfollowing people? That's what it sounds like. But babe, it's not working. It's not working, babe. You see that? You ain't never gonna see numbers like this in your life. Ever. You hear me? You ain't ever gonna see numbers like this. Mark my words.
And I literally, so somebody that I met on TikTok, she was getting herself last night so upset and so mad. And I said, listen, she's like, did you see that video? That girl's like looking right in the camera talking to you. I said, no, why would I? I don't know that girl. I don't watch her. Why would I watch anything? She's doing it because she thinks she's cute and she's looking to get, you know, support.
You think I need to talk about you to get support? There's a difference between having followers and supporters, and you, my dear, are never going to get to the level that I'm at because you can't tell the truth to save your fucking life.
Go watch a history lesson or go learn how to crochet. Go learn how to sew. You want to learn how to crochet? I'll go get a hook and yarn right now.
You would have been better off staying on that side of TikTok and not playing with me.
They have those apps you can download to enhance your brain. Do those. Stop watching these people. They're only doing it to take your money.
Girl, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why don't you do that? You would have been better served doing some shit like that and not getting on the fucking internet and lying about yourself.
And if you oppose, like, they're not even discussion groups because you're not allowed to have an opposite opinion.
I wish you knew how ridiculous you look. You really did no research into who I am and what I stand for, and that is embarrassing.
You are not allowed. Like, they're monitoring, they're live streaming this right now. I just got 4 messages, sorry.
If you didn't talk shit, lie about, nobody would have anything to say to you. Do you realize that? Do you realize that it is your actions that got you into the situation that you're in? No, right? You're just blaming everybody else. It's you. Your lies, your misinformation, your body shaming, your doxing, your manipulating of the facts of things and not showing any proof. That is how you got here.
Just if you guys are too scared to say anything on the live, by all means, message me. Please message me. I'm begging you to message me. Nothing will be revealed. Nothing will be revealed. I promise you. Granted, all this is documented, but I need the input, please.
You better make sure it's accurate. And nothing will be revealed. Didn't you dox somebody, like somebody on your side with their phone number? Didn't you do that? You are not good at this. Some people have it, some people don't. You don't.
Those that watch her, even if you don't like me, please message me and tell me why. Why? Is it something that your brain tells you every day? Like, I gotta go watch her. I gotta catch up on this drama and gossip and...
Maybe it has nothing to do with me and everything to do with you. Is that not a thought in your minds? People had issues with you long before I came around.
You know it's just salacious. You know what salacious is? The fake letterheads, the fake emails, the fake Twitter. I've never had Twitter. That's all fake. She's lying to you. She lies. That's how she gets you to send her gifts.
What fake Twitter? What fake email? I don't even know what you're talking about. You are the one that posted redacted emails. I posted the real emails. Do you think that this is hurting me? Because it's not. You are embarrassing yourself. That's what you are doing. You are trying desperately to claw your way out of a situation that you made for yourself.
Instead of you buying the Star magazine, you're getting your gossip from her. And it's not even gossip. If you want God, I'll tell you about my life. I've already told you guys all about my life, which is how I told you guys I was the best one to commentate on Lisa.
There's the difference between me and you. I don't gossip. I tell facts. You were not the best one to commentate on Lisa because you were lying about her. Lisa does enough shit. People don't need to lie about her. So what are you talking about? You lied. You lied. Your comments got you where you are right now. Had nothing to do with anybody else. You are in control of your behavior and your actions, unless you're not. Right? That's on you. The reaction that you're getting from people is because of your actions. You don't realize that. Maybe you should get some mental health help, because if you don't see it, it's a problem.
So I want to be, I want to go into psychology. I'm obsessed with psychology. I'm obsessed with human reactions to things. I want to know why. And so when I chose to follow Lisa Richards, it was, okay, why? Now find out why she is, watched. Why is she, and I found things that I probably shouldn't have found about her. And I have to go get those from the courthouse just to finish my project.
Can you ask yourself why you felt the need to do the things you're doing on the internet? Because it's an insecurity, babe. It's what it is. You had probably never gotten the kind of attention that you ever got in your entire life. And sadly for you, you ruined it. Why did you ruin it? Why did you continue to spread lies and not fix it? That's a question you should answer, right? Why did you continue to inflate your life knowing that your life is just boring and miserable? Why would you do that? Those are the questions I'd be asking, but, what do I know? I just don't have any idea. That's what I'd be worried about. Why did I feel the need to get on the internet and lie about a racket? Why did I feel the need to get on the internet and body shame other women while saying that they do it? Why did I feel the need to ask about my kids while blaming me for talking about yours? Why did I feel the need to constantly lie to make myself a victim? Maybe you should ask yourself those questions. Maybe you'll be in a little bit of a better headspace if you get the answers.
And report her for foaming at the mouth and all this stuff. That is taking watching somebody way too far.
If somebody is clearly having some type of medical emergency, who the fuck are you to tell people not to act? I don't believe that it should be done for no reason, but if there is a medical emergency and that person needs help, you call for fucking help. You who runs to the cops, or lies about running to the cops over the internet, is sitting here telling people that if somebody is in a medical crisis, that it's taking it too far. You need to sit the fuck down.
Way too far. Wanting to adopt her dog and make, what that lady make, $6,000, $7,000 off a shadow from donations? Why? That is, and you don't talk about me being obsessed. I'm not taking in any of that woman's animals. That's obsessed.
It's obsessed because somebody with an animal rescue took care of the dog. What does that have to do with anything? It just so happened to be Lisa's dog. You're jealous. The jealousy that you have in your tone it's a problem.
So watching somebody and documenting the stuff around her is definitely different from following her over to get dosed and talking to her dad. The lady that approached her on the street. I mean, that was nice of that lady to give her number and offer help. But, Lisa has a lot of medical problems that, I don't recommend anybody be near her.
Well, thank God that Lisa doesn't want to be near you either. Clearly. The girl keeps telling you in your email that you're a weird bitch, and you keep going. It's weird. It's weird.
Jealous of a dog being helped? No, but I don't find, if I'm going to help a dog, I'm going to help a local animal, but I don't have animals in my house because I'm a, clean freak. But
I'd like to see how you interact with animals. I don't think it's good. And I don't think it's because you're a neat freak either. A neat freak would have had that house put together. What is it, a 2-bedroom apartment? They would have had that shit put together a week ago. I don't think that's what it is. I'd like to see how you interact with animals because you have a few markers that tells me that you don't do well with animals. So it's curious. It's interesting now. It's interesting that you say it's because you're a neat freak. I think it's because you're further, on the sociopathic, psychopathic scale than you'd like to admit.
You guys are following a person that has an animal abuse charge on her record. So why are you following her if you're out for this dog? You're going hard for this dog.
Show proof. Show proof. I want to know who has an animal abuse charge. That's what I want to know. So you better post some fucking proof.
You don't know the people that you're going, like right now you're sticking up for people that you have no clue about. You don't know anything about these people. Who has them? Who do you think freaked out yesterday? And it was those papers that I put online was Lisa, Ronnie, and their mothers, charges.
You have a serious problem. You really do. I don't think you want to start pulling outside people into this, do you? Somebody in your town is in comments and in contact with people around here. Do you really want to start pulling outside people in? This is what people that are failing in an argument do. They act like you. They start reaching, grasping for anything that they could fucking find. You better be careful. You better be careful. Because for somebody that claims that all this stuff is happening and your job is being called and your daughter's job is being doxxed, called, and all this other shit, you don't have a stitch of proof for that. You better be careful.
That's what I'm saying. You're going hard for somebody you don't even know because she's quick with the words and you're falling for it. Do you know? I don't know who Villain is. I don't know what she looks like. I seen somebody sent me a screenshot of her with a green face and a hat. I don't know. I never watched. And I guess she took offense to that, but I don't know who she is. I Googled her name, nothing popped up. So
you Googled my name and nothing popped up except you posted exactly what I told you would run with last week. This is what your problem is. We came before you, babe. We put our time in to get the respect that we have. You think that it's just given to you. It's not, especially when you're a fucking liar.
I don't know. I just put in, is it favorite villain or dwarf? I don't know. But anyway, I still don't know who this woman is. Don't know.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You know who I am. It sucks that you are not understanding exactly what it is that I do around here and that people respect me because of the way I move. That sucks for you. It sucks for you that you're not just going to be able to throw out accusations because people know that I'm honest. That sucks for you. So I suggest you find out what receipts are. You're going to need them.
As soon as Nicole started it, and so I came back with this, same crap. She got scared. She told everybody, I'm running to Villain for help. For help? For help with what?
Yeah, that never happens either, first. Secondly, people come to me for help with a lot of things. You jealous? Are you jealous? That sucks for you. I bet nobody comes to you for help for a goddamn thing because you're not to be trusted. People don't look at you as somebody they would go to for help. That sucks for you because I can promise you, people come to me for more than you can imagine. That's how I found out about you. People started talking about you. I said, went and did some digging, and sure enough, you're the lawyer that they think you are. That's what you're mad about. It is your actions that showed people who you are. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. That's your problem.
And you all, when she tells you, go and do this, go and do that, you go, like puppies, like straight puppies. Like, why? Do I what?
I gotta tell you that the fact that you just sit there talking to yourself, it gives me a little giggle, right? You're just talking at your chat. That sucks for you. That really sucks for you because you don't engage. You really don't give a fuck. You just want to spew your nonsense like you're doing something. Like you do in the next clip. You couldn't be more misinformed.
Do I what? Again, please, I want your input. I need your input. I need input. It helps me. Trust me.
You know that's a goddamn lie because I know for a fact that people have come to you and said, hey, you're wrong. You don't take it well. You do not take criticism well. You are a legend in your own minds. Super unfortunate because it always ends badly. But that sucks for you. You are not good with constructive criticism. You are not good with people having a different opinion. You just block them, right? There's so many channels on TikTok. You're right. But it sucks for you. You're never going to have a successful platform because of the way you move. And that sucks for you if you thought that this was your pipe dream when you struck it big with the Ronnie story. You're in for a rude awakening, babe.
I'm furthering my career. I'm trying to understand the human brain. Tell me. Sorry, I'm brushing my hair.
That you knew narrative, I guess. You're trying to understand the human brain.
If I watch a content creator, well, that's not content, but if I watch somebody online and they say, I need you to go do this, and there's somebody in this town, I need you to go here. I need you to go here and look this person up because they disagree with me. So I'm going to publicly shame them. I'm going to call their kids' school. I'm going to call their neighbors. For what? And I hope you people realize you could be a victim of that too.
I don't know what you're talking about there. I looked you up my damn self. I claimed it my damn self. I don't typically need other people to find things for me because I'm pretty good at finding it myself. You know what I mean? I'm not you out here posting bad information. It would never be me. It would never be me. I make sure shit's accurate before it comes out of my mouth and put on my platform because I understand the legal consequences of spreading misinformation and lies about people. You know what I mean?
Or you're going hard for somebody that you don't know.
Maybe, just maybe, my history and pattern of behavior is a lot not like yours. You know, maybe that's why. Maybe people understand that if it's coming out of my mouth, it's already been vetted, right? Maybe people understand that. Maybe that's why. Maybe people have a problem with the things that you've done in the last month. Maybe people have a problem with the things that have come out of your mouth and then you sat there gaslighting people, telling them that it didn't. Maybe that's the problem. No? It never dawns on you?
Well, she claims she has a press pass. She doesn't. I just talked to New Jersey Press Association.
Oof, like I told you yesterday, I still very much have an active press pass, and it is still not that agency. So, oof, you know what I mean? God, you're really bad at this. Now let's listen to her ramble about what a press pass is, you know, because she's so educated.
And actually, I'm going to explain to you guys what a press pass is, okay? Press pass is something that you have to be working for. A press pass is something you apply for an event. So let's say, okay, what's coming up here soon? The inauguration, okay? And let's say you want to go and you want to take pictures, and you kind of want to be on the front lines with President Trump, and you want to take pictures. Okay, so you have to, whoever's throwing that event, you have to go to their press box. You have to, first of all, you have to show your credentials that you work for a newspaper, or you could just have your independent, it's not an LLC. An LLC is not a press pass, but you have to show that you work for a licensed communications company or a newspaper, a valid newspaper. You have to show that. Now, an event that I had been a part of years ago. All right, we had to we had to put signs that were saying press passes here. Okay, so you had to apply for a press pass. Then we had to approve because like Michael Jordan was there. We had to approve all of your pictures before you were allowed to release them. If you release them without approval, it's bad. I mean, you could lose your license. You could lose if you worked for an organization or a TV station or newspaper, you would lose your job because they're very picky about that kind of stuff. And even though we live in a free country, stuff like that is highly monitored. Highly monitored. You're not allowed to release certain pictures. Even like, you know, there's a lot of lawsuits that celebrities they'll sue people. And here's the thing. You can sue people all day long. If they don't own anything, you have to have something that you can, of value that you can sue them for. So like newspapers, obviously they have a lot to lose. So they don't want to have to pay out for a copyright violation. Anything in that event is copyrighted. So if somebody came in and took a bunch of pictures of Michael Jordan that his team did not approve, you would lose your license. You would never get a press pass for another event again. Like it's the stipulations are pretty, you know, and the, I have to be careful with the word. It can be detrimental to your career. It can be detrimental to you financially. And that's what press passes are. Press pass is not something you go and pay for and you have the rest of your life. It's like if you own a restaurant and you want to set up a stand at a fair or an event. First you have to go to the health department. You have to get a license, which usually costs about $100. Even though you already have a restaurant, you have to pay to be in that event. It's all situational. It's not a lifetime. Nothing is like a lifetime license. You have to pay for everything you do. Everything.
Y'all got that? Are you confusing copyright and a press badge? Asking for myself. Because I don't think you know what you're talking about, to be completely honest. And just for clarification, my press badge is still very much active. So, better luck next time, I guess.
You know, gets arrested for fraud, and you've been following this person for how many years? And you're like, oh my God, I never knew. I'm telling you now, they're a fraud. Get away just for a few days. And if you still feel the same way, have at it. I'm asking you, I'm daring you to go away for a couple days.
Well, I can promise you that nobody's getting in trouble for fraud around here anytime soon. Also, why don't you take your own advice? Because you have embarrassed yourself far too many times.
Let's get to this. What's been filtered? This Blessing Butterfly said I need a straitjacket. I guarantee she's one of... Oh, my God.
I agree. But that's weird. That's weird. do you not see, is that where the disconnect is coming from? That everybody pretty much had you pinned out as a liar, and you just, your cognitive dissonance will not allow you to accept that it is people with their own opinions formulating this opinion from your behavior. Is that where the problem is? That you just cannot recognize it? I'm gonna go with yes. Actually, I already know the answer. Just something to think about, because girl, the embarrassment that I feel every time you do this is real. It's real.
Okay, so Rochelle, the lady that has the rescue, if she's so determined to take care of animals, why has she divested herself so much into the Lisa saga?
It's like you really don't understand the topics that you claim to speak on. Somebody with a 50, that's a genius marketing strategy to be able to help more animals, actually. I mean, I would have done it. That was smart. She was able, through helping that one animal, to save other animals' lives. But you don't get it. You're just hateful and jealous of anybody that has like a platform and support. It's not our fault that your life sucks, okay? That's not our fault. If I had to guess, it's because the human is trash. Just my opinion.
Because there's no way to persuade you. You have already been completely brainwashed, and that's so sad for you. So sad. But I encourage you all to get on FOIA, FOIA, and look these people up. I have no embezzlement charges, no nothing like that.
Totally agree. Everybody file a FOIA. I bet you it'll be exactly what I said it was. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Go ahead. But I bet how about this? I'm going to bet that you file FOIAs on me and I file FOIAs on you, and everything is exactly what I said it has been for the last 4 years, but your lies. What do you want to bet?
Not for her. She seems to start a lot of GoFundMes.
You are not vetting your information, Anna. A lot of GoFundMes. I had one GoFundMe when my mom was dying. You didn't know that, huh? What are you talking about?
Too late. They already have. And all phones are now recorded, so. And that's why the Attorney General was notified. Sad that I had to go that high. I didn't think it would have to go there. And I got to be careful what I say. There's certain things I can't say just because there is a lot under investigation. I didn't realize all the victims of hers.
I'm sorry. This is just hilarious. Babe, you're so out of your league, it's not even funny. You know what? You might fit in with that group, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Delusional, can't tell the truth to save their lives. Never learned that lesson about lying about people, and then when they're disproved, they look like liars. You might fit in perfectly with that group. Just so you know, they all have their own playlist on my YouTube where all the proof is. So good luck, babe.
And I had a bunch of pending messages last night, and people were like, I've been sitting back silently watching this and that, this and that, this and that. I do have messages, which I will show on YouTube, of her followers messaging me saying, all you have to do, what she requires is for you to make a video on your knees begging her for forgiveness.
I never said that. I never said that. So good luck finding that out of my mouth. You know what I mean? Good luck. Never happened.
I said, I'm like, you're kidding. Like, you're just pulling my leg? I'm like, no, that's what you have to do. I was like, you realize what that is, right? What the definition of that is? And the one lady, it was so, I honestly felt bad. This lady was scared, unbelievably scared, to message me that I was going to show her messages. Scared. And I said, no. So then she started, when she realized she could trust me, she was just spilling, like, you need to look into Boston, you need to look into Daytona, there's a lady in Michigan who she called CPS on, and, they illegally took her kids. Well, first of all, why is CPS taking valid calls, like taking into account somebody who lives states away, saying, I know this lady on TikTok, and she's a horrible mother. Like, first of all, CPS shouldn't have been involved in something like that. Like,
I never called CPS on anybody in my entire life. The woman that she is referring to is Jessica Hessler, who we call Pedo Jess because her fiance is a pedophile. So once her fiance appeared to grope one of her daughters on live, there was a CPS call made, not by me. So I hope you have proof of this stuff, because this is things that have been disproved and spoken about more than once, twice, probably. On the low end, like 50, maybe 100. So I hope that you know what you're saying, because that is inaccurate.
prove the reports in Boston?
Just as like a refresher, if anybody wants to watch the Idiot Live from last week sometime, I go over the Boston situation at length, and guess what? I'm still not sorry. I'm still not sorry. Because the consequences of me not making a move like that, I wasn't going to be able to live with myself. So, good luck. Good luck. You might want to get your... I thought you sat on information before it came out of your mouth. Because it doesn't look like you do that very well. Because a lot of the things that are coming out of your mouth are not factual. Not even a little bit. So I advise you to do some fucking research before you run your mouth right into a lawsuit. Okay? Do you understand me?
Look at you, girl. Oh my God, she was in my live. Oh, that's funny.
Now I am seriously concerned for your mental health. Okay? Because this never happened. This never happened.
I knew it just took a matter of time to be on live. Sorry, guys. I'm just literally just doing this debate. I'm just baiting. Sorry, she came in my live. She's got like 74 different, profiles. What was that? Stay Blessed Expo. Stay Blessed Expo. Yeah, she has too many. Now she's using other people's profile pictures. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah, that never happened. All of my accounts have my face on them. All right? Does that make you feel important? Do you think you have mental health issues? Point blank, period. Because that's wild that you'd even say something like that. That I'm flipping accounts and coming back and forth. That never happened. Ever.
I mean, I'm literally just literally sitting here getting stuff and writing it down. Dang, she just keeps switching accounts.
Are you imagining shit now? Real question. Because that never happened. Like, are you just fucking delusional? Literally? That's crazy.
YouTube. I don't know. Should I start a Facebook? Maybe I'll start a Facebook.
Or, hear me out. Maybe you should have deactivated the one you had when you were called out. No? You're right. It's weird to say you don't have social media while sitting on social media, but hey.
My daughter is mixed. My daughter is, her father's black. And she, this girl is, that's the one that Raggedy was commenting on.
First of all, I find it really weird that you refer to your child that way. It's weird. You also refer to the women that made videos about Mandy as black women, that there's something off there. Okay. Secondly, proof. I want proof that Raggedy did that. Thank you.
Skinny as a pole, just tiny as can be. This girl eats pasta and sweets like nobody I've ever seen. And I told her, I said, if you ever, which she better not get pregnant until she's married, but you ever have a child, then you're going to lose that metabolism.
Some of us never lose that metabolism. Sorry.
Documentation. Oh God, now they're making up fake documentation that I said racist. Oh my God. This is hilarious, the stuff that they're making up. Just so you guys will click on their videos. And
babe, the only person that's made anything up here is you. You realize that we respond to you, right? Cause and effect, baby. I say it all the time. You're the cause, I'm the effect. Had you not been a piece of shit on the internet, we wouldn't be here. It is now a good time to tell you that I don't sit in Discord servers, or no. Imagine that. All these independent thinkers, all of them have a problem with you. Weird. It's almost like you're the issue here.
I don't have time for social media. This, I didn't want to say what this is, but anyway.
Girl, you were live for 5 hours today. You were live for 5 hours today. Spiraling. Just awful. Yeah. Clearly you have the time.
It was nice to get on here while it lasted. It's sad that it's coming to an end, but thankfully certain people will be and have lost their channels. Come on, this damn glue does not want to dry.
Should I remind you that before I was villain, or your favorite villain, I was the queen of being banned, right? I don't give a shit about losing a TikTok page. Somebody didn't tell you that. All this ban information that they're giving you in DMs, they didn't tell you that. 60 accounts I've banned, all right? 60. I have a YouTube, which you don't, right? There's a difference between me and you, babe. A big one. Many, many differences, if I'm being completely honest. But good luck on YouTube. YouTube is a much harder platform to build, and they tend to follow credibility, which you don't have.
When that broke. Wild. She was a scam artist. And that's how scam artists have to have a following. They want to be in a position where they feel like they're in power. And anybody that has taken a psychology course or sociology, you know, I'm studying it now. And it's a position of power. And they want people to believe that they're this great deity, you know.
What? What? What are you fucking talking about, dude? Trust me, I use my platform responsibly. Do you understand that? I understand. It's shown time and time again. Like when you was said, when somebody came to you and said, hey, you might want to be a little bit more careful with the things that you're saying and doing, right? Why? Because I understand that when I respond, things change. I am very well aware of the power that my words hold. And I don't use them irresponsibly. I will never lie about people because I understand that people trust me to tell the truth. So I don't know what kind of comparison you're attempting to make here, but it's truly like not at all in any way, shape, or form somebody of sound mind. Okay? And I think that if you did a little bit of homework, you'd know I'm a little bit more educated in psychology than you think I am.
But she reported a lot of HCs at her house, like letters. Someone had done something through her window, endangering, their wives and whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to put glue on my eyelash. You can't.
So far, the only person that has put anybody in danger is you, with Raggedy's children. So I don't understand the point here, right? You doxed Raggedy T. Nobody's done that to you. That's why I'm better than you. Because even though I understand the power that it comes with. You're just a little lost cause.
And do stuff like that. And when you report that kind of stuff, that is a federal crime. And that's something that our federal judicial system takes very seriously because they do put a lot of time and investigation in that kind of stuff. So when you falsely report things, that is a serious, serious crime.
The only one that would be falsely reporting things is you. Because everybody else, if they were reporting, they have a reason to report you. I'm still very confused what the point of any of this was, because the only person that's doing the shit that you're talking about is you.
You can't even implicate somebody in that. That is something that our government, I'm all for free speech. All for free speech. I think everybody should have the right to say what they want. However, when you implicate somebody in a hate C, then that's when you've crossed the line, and it is, you will be criminally investigated. And no computer, no phone is safe from your history. None.
You know what's not free speech? Defamation. You know what's not considered freedom of speech? Lies. Yeah, that's weird. I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about here, but I promise you, you are the only one that is worried about any devices, you fucking weird bitch.
But these people come with a following, and these people believe and hang on to every word that these people say, and they know to prey on weak individuals. Again, Jonestown, these people were looking for God. They were looking for religion. They were looking for, that camaraderie, that sisterhood, that brotherhood. They were looking for that. They came from broken families, broken relationships, DV situations. Do we see a pattern here, people? So they latch on to anything that will give them attention, anything. Again, I'm trying to make the connection here. I hope certain people are catching on.
No connection. Sorry. Absolutely. Nope. Nobody got it. Sorry. First of all, nobody comes with a following. We built that shit from the ground up. You don't get it. Our patterns of behavior speak for themselves. Anybody in the chat, in the comments, I want you to tell me if this shit is making sense to you. This is some far-reaching shit. Okay? You have no idea who I talk to, who I help do what. You have no fucking idea. Because I promise you, I am much more comfortable digging in the back. You hear me? Okay? You have no fucking idea what you're talking about. And you are looking more and more fucking insane every single day.
God should always come number one. Before you do something, you should think about that. or before you go trying to destroy people's, like, but here's what I don't understand. What is the point in trying to destroy somebody's life? Did I do something to somebody that destroyed, did I call their job? Did I call their insurance company? Did I call anything? Their distributor? Did I call anything?
I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody's even said any of that. But you could have fixed this long ago. You doubled down. You chose to double down. This could have been a very simple, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. You chose not to do that. You chose not to do that, to consistently sit on your platform, shame, lie, degrade people that are better than you. You chose to do that. You could have fixed it long ago. You chose to double down. You are the reason that you are getting the energy that you're getting.
I've never, ever put anybody's personal information out there. Ever.
I will show you again, since you have a hard time telling the truth. That is Raggedy's first name, last name, and fucking location. Lie again, bitch. This is your fucking problem. You can't take accountability for the shit that you do.
And I won't, because if you do that, you are unable to file any charges, because they look at that as retaliation. If you retaliate, you are unable to report anything. So, again, if somebody can find me proof, which nobody has, I've been asking for over a week, haven't gotten one response. Not one response.
Exactly why you get me and not Raggedy. Because she will file charges. Okay? So you could continue to play innocent on your platform all fucking day long, but I will shoot you down every fucking time. I don't have to dox you, because I can intellectually best you any day of the week. I don't have to sit on my platform and lie about you, because the truth always comes out, babe. You're too new to understand that, but you're going to find out the hard way. You're going to find out the hard way. So that is why you're getting me, and Raggedy will sit quiet so that you can be held accountable for your actions, even though you deny them on the internet. Proof doesn't lie. People do. All right, y'all. That's about all I could take for her face. I did what I can, and I am struggling. You hear me? The fact that you could so boldly say that that's not something you did when you know that we have the proof, it is wild to me. That's crazy. You're going to learn the hard way that the truth, it always comes out. You could manipulate. You could try to shield. It is always going to come out. People like me and Raggedy, we learned that long ago, baby. All right? That's the problem that you're going to have. With great power comes great responsibility. And I will never, you hear me? I will never sit on my platform and fucking lie about somebody. And that's the problem that you're going to have. Because the most powerful thing is the truth. And that's why those that came before you failed. Because I'm honest. Could try to deny it, but it's the facts. So I would, if I were you, I would tread carefully, right? Well, if I were you, I would have just apologized so that none of this ever happened. But the fact that you could say that you didn't do that when everybody saw the proof is wild. You are the only one that put children in danger by doxing their mother. Nobody talks about your kids, yet you're inquiring about mine. I fucking dare you, bitch. You hear me? You think it's bad for you now? I fucking dare you to try to talk about my kids. Because my kids have never been a part of my platform. So, be careful. Because I think that this has been a pattern for you your entire life. I think that you got a little bit of attention with the Ronnie thing, and you thought that you were going to be this big, dominate. That's fucking wild to me, because, babe, your platform is struggling. It's struggling because you fail to take accountability, because people saw who you were as a person. That's why you're struggling. That's why you'll continue to struggle, because the person isn't good. You could try to hide behind this God thing, but you'll look ridiculous because your actions say otherwise. Actions speak louder than words, babe. People have been watching my actions for 4 fucking years. You think that you're the first that has tried? Never works out, because I'm honest. So, best of luck, everybody else. Have a good night.